What up, boxing fans? Your boy Truth. You know, I'm not even gonna hold back on this one. I'm just gonna go all in. I was gonna make a chocolatito video, but I'm gonna make a combination of videos right now. You know, let me say this, man, about Chocolatito, man. Chocolatito was HBO's way and Golden Boy's way to say screw you to all the other fighters out there that have actual track record. Okay? It was their way to say screw you to Floyd Mayweather right after he left. They didn't even wait. Okay? They didn't even wait to give him the pound for pound of that year that he just beat Manny Pacquiao. In the same year he beat Manny Pacquiao, fighter of the decade, they couldn't give him the pound for pound credentials. They immediately after he retired, that same year they put Chocolatito #1, which is bullshit. Okay? Now, Chocolatito is a safe bet for HBO and Golden Boy because they know down there where he's at, if he doesn't move up to anywhere near Rigondeaux, he is safe and protected. There's nobody down there that can really give him any trouble. So that's a safe bet for them. Okay? And in the meanwhile, they can continue to deny the people that they don't like. They can continue to deny them that their position in the pound for pound list. Okay? Guys like Andre Ward can be continued to be denied to be #1. Okay? Sergey Kovalev can be continued to deny his position in the pound for pound list. Tyson Fury, his position in the pound for pound list. Okay, I know people don't agree with heavyweights being in the pound for pound list, but damn it, he just beat a guy who was ruling the division for a damn decade, man. Okay? They can continue to deny the people that they don't like, and that are not part of their good old boy club. You know, they continue to deny them their position on the pound for pound list. So Chocolatito is a safe bet for them because no one can really challenge that man where he's at. Okay? And it's hard to critique him when you don't know shit about the damn lower divisions, because not too many fans know anything about the lower divisions, so you can't really even critique him. So when you try to go to critique him, they'll say, "Oh, you don't know nothing about this guy. That guy, he beat that guy, and that guy. What do you know about him? This guy's great." So you can't really respond because you don't know jack about these people. Okay, this is a safe bet for these two assholes. All right, HBO and Golden Boy. I'm gonna keep it real. That's what they are. And they have agendas, man. See, and some of these fighters, man, they're so retarded. And I never understood why like some of these fighters are so, like, okay. Check this out, man. Bernard Hopkins like to think he's so smart, right? After he beat the Golden Boy face, the face of Golden Boy, after you beat him, right? He has his own promotional company. You, a man who's been to prison, okay, who know how the youth suffer, who can relate to the black youth, those who are being incarcerated, those who are having trouble in their neighborhoods, who can relate to them. Why didn't you start your own promotional company? Based on that alone, the amount of youth and people who have no hope, who are from the judicial system, who are from the prison system, who could find hope in you becoming a promoter, who would join your group, your promotional group. Just like Oscar offers the Mexican American and the Mexican a promotional area that they can come to. You could have did the same thing, but guess what? After you beat him, guess what he did to you? He made you work for him. You didn't win, you lost. Okay? Same thing with Shane Mosley. And this is something that people don't talk about a lot, but that's what it was. Those two people lost to Oscar De La Hoya because they ended up working for him. Look at Shane Mosley's, where Shane Mosley's at right now. His wife done took everything. He don't got shit. I'm not saying he don't got shit compared to somebody who's broke, but he don't got shit to what he could have had. It's just what it is. Chocolatito, like I said, is another push of the agenda that HBO and Golden Boy have. Okay? And the reason why I don't consider him pound for pound number one, the people he's beaten are not pound for pound top 5 people in the pound for pound list. So how can I put him on the pound for pound list number 1? Anyways, man, all I have to say is Chocolatito was really exposed his last fight, man, against Quadras. Okay? And I don't think he's ever going to want to move up to Fate Rigo because his face will be broken. And that's the truth about it. That's the truth of the matter. He's not moving to face Rigo because what Quadras did to his face, Rigo would have destroyed him. He would have probably been in the hospital. Probably on life support, to be honest with you. Anyways, let me keep it moving. I don't wish that on the dude, but let me keep it moving now. I want to get to this other topic, the Golovkin topic. Now, Gennady Golovkin, man, you know, you can clearly see that Gennady Golovkin is a very, very hype. I'm not saying he has no skill. He does have skill. But you can see the work that was put in to get him where he's at. A lot of information is coming out now. And I think it's because all the people who invested in Gennady Golovkin realized something during the Kell Brook fight. Okay? And now a lot of information is being brought out. And those people who invested are not so sure that they can keep the agenda going if Gennady Golovkin ever has to face somebody who can actually fight. And let me tell you something, man. This old let the fight marinate thing. Floyd and Pacquiao did it. Let the fight marinate. This all bullshit. Because I'm going to tell you why. Okay? When Pacquiao and Floyd were having their marination, when they were, marinating this fight, I said marination, but I'm pretty sure that's not the word to use right there. But when Pacquiao and Floyd were marinating their fight, supposedly, and they was trying to get negotiations happen, and they wouldn't happen, and all that stuff. Can you name the opponents that they were fighting? Can you compare the opponents that they were fighting to the opponents that Triple G is fighting? Okay, let's check out the the Pacquiao list first. During that time, man, who did Pacquiao fight? Okay, Pacquiao fought. We're not gonna count the Margarito fight, even though that's better than anybody on Triple G's list. He fought Margarito. He fought Shane Mosley. He fought Joshua Clottey, who's more proven than anybody on Triple G's list. He fought Marquez, another person who's more proven than anybody on Triple G's list. He fought Tim Bradley. Okay? I mean, those names alone are more proven people than anybody on Triple G's list of people that he's been fighting. Now, if you go on a Mayweather fight, look who these guys have been fighting, man. Shane Mosley. Okay? He fought Shane Mosley. He fought Victor Ortiz, which I'm not going to count as somebody better than anybody on Triple G's list. So I'm not even going to, let's forget about Victor Ortiz, okay? He fought Canelo Alvarez. Okay? Miguel Cotto. All right? These are the names they were fighting meanwhile, waiting for this fight to happen. Who has Triple G been fighting who's on the level of a Miguel Cotto, who is now on the level of a Shane Mosley, who was the champion at the time, by the way, the legitimate champion, the lineal champion. Or was it Berto? I think it was Shane Mosley or Berto. But you gotta realize, man, the competition level is not the same while they're waiting for this fight. If Triple G was waiting for the Canelo fight to marinate, and he was fighting Daniel Jacobs, Saunders, all right, fighting Lara, then we'd understand that, hey, you know what? He's taking tough fights. Meanwhile, this fight is happening. Same thing with Canelo. If Canelo was taking tough fights while this is happening, we'd understand. Not them fighting welterweights. in the meantime, it don't make no sense. I think it's this, man. The people have changed their stance now to letting this fight marinate because of one thing. They're not too sure that their guy can win anymore, man. And it is what it is. But I'm going to tell you this, man. There's nothing new under the sun when it comes to life in general. And that applies to boxing too. Nothing new under the sun. There's always been racist. There's always been people who are delusional about the people that they worship. And in boxing, there's always been people who have been propped up for a certain group of people so they can have something to relate to. It's just the way it is. Okay? They know there's a big group of people in China. What do? They propped up Zhu Shiming, whatever his name was, right? Who had no freaking skill. So they know they could get the billions of people in China to tune in so they can make some bucks, right? So they hyped them up, okay? They know that the Philippines were going crazy for Manny Pacquiao, which he was a good fighter. I'll say even great fighter for what he accomplished. And they propped him up even more. They knew, okay, that the people needed a champion who looked or somebody who looked like them so they can worship. And they propped up Triple G. Okay? Triple G's not new. He's nothing new under the sun. Okay? He's nothing new. Remember Tommy Morrison? Oh yeah. Triple G won. I'm not even gonna say that. Jerry Cooney. Remember Jerry Cooney? Remember Tommy Morrison? Remember these guys? Yeah. This was before Triple G. Alright? And this is nothing new. The next Tommy Morrison is the next Mike Tyson. Remember how they had a hype like as if he was so good that he could beat Mike Tyson, man? Remember that whole hype behind this man? Well, that's just the way it is, man. This is nothing new, man. And the people who's been around boxing long enough can spot it a mile away. And we're just sitting there looking back. We're trying to save you from the pain that you're going to receive when it's all revealed. But guess what, man? Meanwhile, we're sitting back waiting for this shit to happen. And we know it's going to happen. And we're just sitting back. We're not even going to say, I told you so. I know some of us really want to. We're just going to sit back and laugh. We're going to sit back and laugh at you. Because you seem to not understand what's going on. But you'll understand soon enough. Soon enough, you're going to understand. And you're going to realize what we always knew about boxing. And what we always knew about Golovkin. Okay? What we knew about Lomachenko from the very beginning when they propped him up. And Salito verified. What we know about Zhu Shiming since the moment they propped his ass up. Okay? And what we know about Chocolatito since the moment they threw him in that pound for pound #1 status. We already knew this. We already seen this stuff, okay? This is nothing new to us. It's just another day under the sun. All right? When you've seen rain for so many years, you know when it's coming. You can look up in the sky and go, hey, it's about to rain. And if you've been sitting there not